Hi there, I am Lisa and I am designing for Simple Stories today. I've got this beautiful collection from Simple Stories. Funnily enough, it's called Beautiful. I've opened it for the first time today and I thought I would have a little nose through it with you before I go on to making a layout. The first thing that I'm looking at is this really nice 6x8 paper pad. I do love the 6x8 size. I think it's a really nice size to work with. So there's some really nice, all the double-sided papers that do actually match the 12x12s. I've had a flick through. The pages are coming quite loose, which I do quite like actually because they're easy to tear out when you're using them. Unlike some, when you tear them and you end up with all the sticky along the top. I do quite like that. Seems to be a couple of designs each. And you've got some with the wording. And obviously some with the designs. I'm really pleased with those. That's a really nice pad. So 24 double-sided sheets, including 8 designer prints, perfect for cards, planners, decor, albums and DIY projects. So that's the first 6x8. I've then got the 12x12 collection. This includes the sticker set, which is here. These can be bought individually as well. I'm always a fan of the stickers, really like these. I love the fact that you've got images and words. Obviously these are great for titles. And then you've also got the little strip words as well. And you've got tabs and a scalloped edge there as well. Really like those. The colours are very pale and quite dreamy really. I usually go for the bright colours, but I am actually really liking these. So these are the 12x12 papers. They come with the elements. Love elements. I'm a big fan of those. And then you've got the pattern on the back there. And we've got these ones. These ones are a little bit smaller. And there was another one. Oh, here we go. The larger ones. These are 4x6s. These can actually be cut out and even framed if you wanted to. And then we've got the papers, and these are obviously the same. Oh, sorry, we've got some horizontal elements there. 4x6s. Then we've got the patterned papers here, which match obviously the designs from the paper pad, which I've just flicked through. These are the same. I love the spots. As you know, if you follow me, I am a fan of circles. So that's those. And then we've got some other bits and pieces. I have got, funnily enough, bits and pieces. I love the packs of bits and pieces. All kinds of bits here to use to embellish. Bit of journaling. You can use that as like sub-journaling. Or subtitles, longer titles, and then obviously bits and pieces that you can use as titles as well. I do love these. There's quite a lot here actually, as you can see. Even just using like the hearts and the stars, they're just really fun to use. Really nice to just pop on the page. And then we've got stickers as well. These are the beautiful stickers, the 4 sheets of 4x6s. And again, these are very similar to the bits and pieces, but obviously in sticker form. Really nice again to use as embellishments or titles. And then I've also got the 4x6 clear stickers. I haven't had a look at these yet. So they come with the white backing behind here, so you can actually see them better, which is quite nice. These are really pretty, aren't they? And then let's use this. Oh, these are nice. I didn't see these. Love those. So there's 3 sheets, sorry, here. I thought there was 4. And then we've got these. I'm really pleased with those. So I'm now going to create something. I've started off with my base. So let's pop all this to one side. And then I can start. I've created the base, like I said, to get me going. I've trimmed down a white 12x12 so that the design paper, the pattern paper here, gives me a nice border. And I've taken this from the 6x8 pad or the 8x6 pad, and I'm going to use the heart. I printed off a photo of my daughter in Disney. Now I love this one. I love the purple wall background, really like that, but obviously it doesn't quite go with my page. I've grabbed this paint here. This was as close as I could get to that, so I don't want it to look like I've tried to match it but didn't quite get there, so I'm going to need to work around that slightly. So let's move that over, and I'm going to put some of this paint down here and spread it across and dry. I do want some colour on my page. I am a big fan of colour. Like I said, it's not going to quite go with my page yet, the photo. I do need a little bit of pink, I think. I'm not trying to match it exactly, but I don't want it to have that look where, you know, where you've tried to match something but you haven't quite done it. I would rather a complete contrast instead rather than that kind of look. So that's that. That looks better now. Now my problem is I'm wanting to put that on there and then I can't actually see it, and I'm loving that background. I think I may well trim that down a little. Let's see if that looks better. So this is actually looking better, but I do want more of the paint showing through. Where did I put my card? Oh, here it is. So I'm going to see if I can add a little bit more without making it look dreadful. Actually, let's spread that down a little bit. I do love the way a credit card spreads. I just love, it's almost like a textured look. Let me show you. It just looks so cool, and it actually, I must have used a green previously because that's kind of like showing through. I'm really pleased with that. And I might actually still cut a little bit more of that away. I'm so much happier with that. I think that's going to work really well now. I'm going to dry that off and then I'm going to try something else. So I am going to continue now and use this stencil, and I want the arrows to appear both sides. So I'm going to use that here. I've got Kaiser Craft ink pad as well. And this isn't meant to be perfect, so I'm just roughly stamping over like that. And I'm going to do it on the other side as well. I'm going to try and get it as equal as possible. This is one of my own design stamps from Lollipop Box Club. I will stencil, sorry. I'll leave the link below. I'm a huge fan of stencils. Whoops, that's moved slightly. Let's see if I've done enough. Yeah, that would do. I just love using them. Okay, so that's the green. That is an avocado green. That colour, I quite like that. That's quite cool, isn't it? And I love the fact that the colours were kind of really bland and we've just really changed the page now. This obviously needs to be stuck down. Ah, the other thing I wanted to do, I've just remembered I was going to actually take some of the heart away. I've got a craft knife and I'm going to go around the outside. I've just remembered actually, the last time I used it I caught the end, so I haven't got a sharp end at the moment. Oh, and it's tearing, that's not good. Let's see if I can do that still. Just about. Try and do that. Have I got away with that? Yeah, I think I have. And what I wanted to do was pop the photo underneath. That's what I wanted to do. I think I may have got away with that. And that can now go on my page. Pop that there. Or should I pop that over slightly? No, I'm going to keep that in the middle. I like that. That's that. That's really cool, isn't it? So now I've got to decide what else I'm going to do. I obviously want a little bit of a title. I am going to use some bits and pieces here. I love the green from the kit. This was what inspired me to use the green here. I could actually do some journaling along the lines. And I'm just going to have a little rummage through and see what fits where. So I've taken the Hello sticker from the 12 by 12 sheet and I'm just going to, I think, add it there. So it's overlapping the heart and overlapping the photograph, and I think that looks really nice. Now, wouldn't be Disney without some balloons. Should we pop that there? Yeah, or should we pop them? No, let's put them. I've picked out a few bits and pieces that I really like. I am going to use this. I was going to go, there was a pink one I quite liked, but it just didn't, the colours were just too similar. I needed the green for it to stand out, so I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to use the 3D foam tape down here so that I can pop other bits and pieces underneath if I want to. And I've got that Hello tag at the top there, which I'm also going to stick. I like the way that it balances there, top and bottom. So I'm going to go with that, like that. I've got a few little stars and things which I'm going to decorate with shortly when I've decided what else I'm going to put in there. I've seen some feathers which I really like, so here they are. I'm going to use these, and I'm actually deciding I don't want those balloons on flat. Let's see if I can get away. Oh, I don't know. I think I've got away with that. I'm always changing my mind. Let's see how this looks now. Obviously I'm going to have to be careful where I stick this because I've made a mess on the photograph. That looks better, I think. Need a little bit more tape to make that stick down. There we go. I'm quite happy with that. I like the way it curls up actually as well. I prefer it that way. So now I'm thinking let's have some feathers popping out around there. Thinking like that. And let's have that one stuck up slightly. There we go, I like that. We've got these other cute ones from the clear stickers. I'm going to use some of these as well. Pop that there. And I'm just going to go around and decorate. It looks really sweet. I'm going to use some of these little stickers as well. And I'm sticking to this green, pink and black theme. I do always like to try and keep with a theme. I was going to do some journaling, but actually I'm really pleased with this layout, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. I think I might regret it afterwards. It's going in a Disney album anyway, so there's lots of random photos. It's not one of those albums where you need the journaling to go with it, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to use these, I don't think. I'm going to keep going with the stickers. Having fun with these. Oh, actually we've got some arrows here as well. We have that. Let's have that going across there. Another one. I just get carried away with all these stickers and things. They're just so much fun to play with. They're quite addictive as well. Once you start playing with them, you just want to keep going and you keep finding more things to stick down. Want something else around here. Let's go back to this one here. What have we got? We've got that there, so let's go with that. I could do with a gold star or something. I think there's one there, but that's too big. Actually this one might work. There we go, because we've got the gold star there and the gold heart there, and I think that might be it. I do want to do some stitching going across, so that's my next bit. So to get this line, I'm going to use the ruler and a pencil to keep it nice and straight. And I'm going to use a paper piercer and just pierce the holes through. That makes the sewing so much quicker and easier for me. And I might actually let's add a big stitch down here. Let's do a big cross stitch. So that's 4 holes up there, and I think that might be it. I don't think I need any others, so I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to find some thread now to match. That's a pretty good match, as close as I'm going to get. I've got a nice thick embroidery needle here, and I've also got some tape, some just regular sticky tape. And I might actually start with the thread the wrong way round, and I might add a bow, I think, there. So let's do it before I start so I know I've got enough. So I'm just tying a regular bow, like that, and that will be on the end, like that. And then I'm just going to carry on, and I'm just going to do a normal running stitch, so nothing fancy. So the sewing's done, and I've done the cross stitch there. I do want to secure the little bow in place, so I'm just using a bit of PVA glue underneath the bow, like that, and like that. And that is the end of my hello layout. So we've got the colours. I think I got away with the purple wall in the end. It's kind of purpley pink, and it's really added the colour to the page that I needed. I love the pinks and greens. I love that colour combo, but I love the pops of pink and the purpley colour, the lilac, and the black behind it as well. Really goes well with the ears as well, the Disney ears. So that's where I'm going to finish. I'm not going to go and overdo it. I hope you've enjoyed this layout. If you do have any questions, please do ask me. I will leave a link below so you can visit the Simple Stories blogs. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe if you don't already, and I shall see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.